Hey everyone! So I'm going to go ahead and start out with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I'm just going to dot that everywhere and rub it in. Next up, I'm going to use my Double Wear Light foundation. It's in the Intensity 2.0. And sorry if it's a little bit yellow, I'm still working on my lighting situation, but you can kind of see it. And I'm going to use this E.L.F. foundation brush to just buff it all in. It's really, really good and really, really cheap. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer in, I believe it's going to show up. Sand. I don't have my products next to me right now. So I put my concealer underneath my eyes and then put it down my face a little bit so I can get a really good full coverage. And then I put some underneath my nose because I have redness that is like, the bane to my existence. But then I'll just use my small stippling brush from E.L.F. It's really perfect for getting underneath the eyes, and I love it. The finish it gives my concealer, it's amazing. And to set my concealer, I'm going to use my Loreal Hydra Perfecte Perfecting Loose Powder in Translucent. It's really perfect for setting it underneath the eyes so you don't crease. And now I'm just going to brush out my brows and prep them for some brow product. I use E.L.F.'s eyebrow kit in medium. Pretty much all I do is I just use the wax part and I fill in my entire brow with that. I don't really like a crazy, chiseled eyebrow, so I kind of just follow the natural brow, and yeah. Now for the best part, my Carli Bybel palette. I just got it in the mail today, so I was like so excited to film this and use it. But first you need to prep your eyelids, and I'm using NYX concealer. It's in Porcelain. It's kind of like, I don't know, I guess people have said it's a dupe for the Max Paint Pot, I think that's what they're called. I don't know, I've never used it, but I think it's really, really good base for your eyeshadow. I was going to say eyeliner. You know what I mean. And now I'm going to use like the lightest kind of brown shade in the palette and put that in my crease. Also, I'm using an E.L.F. concealer brush is what it's called, but it's kind of big and fluffy, and I love the way it looks in my crease when I use it, so. Next up, I'm going to use like the lighter, like raspberry kind of tone in the palette. And I'm just going to use like This is the brush that I got in my Naked 3 palette, so I'm just using that to put it all over my lid. And now I'm going to use like a light brown shimmery color in the palette, and I'm just going to put that in my crease as well. And this brush is a Lancome brush that I stole from my mother. So I have no idea like the numbers or whatever it's from, but I'm sure it's old. And now I'm going to use like the darkest, I keep wanting to call it raspberry, but yeah, you know what I mean. And this brush, I believe, is a Real Techniques brush. I don't know, it's another brush I stole from my mother, and once again, I'm sure it's really, really old. I guess I need to stock up on some new brushes. Now I'm going to use the darkest brown shade in the palette, and I'm going to put that in like the outer corner of my eye in somewhat of a V shape to put more depth into my eye look. And then you blend for like years and years and years, and you just keep blending, because that is seriously just what makes an eye look these days. If you just blend everything together, and it kind of just looks like a natural seamless eye look. It's really pretty. And I'm all like, yeah, that's pretty good, because I just winged this. I was like, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Okay, and even though you can't see the color, I'm using the lightest matte shade to highlight underneath my brow bone. And now I'm going to use like a pinky shimmery tone to put in my inner crease to highlight the inner corner of my eye. I was listening to the Shantae, you know, whatever, that radio on Pandora, and I was just getting it, so excuse me. And now it's time for eyeliner. I use the Stila Stay All liquid eyeliner, and it's like a felt tip pen. Oh my gosh, I have been on the search for a good eyeliner for freaking ever, and I got this eyeliner a couple weeks ago, and it has changed my life. Like, my wing is always on point, because that was always a struggle. My wing was never on point, but now it is, thanks to Stila. So go get it. It takes me like a year to do my eyeliner, because I don't know, that's a struggle for me. But now I'm going to take like whatever is left over on my pointy like E.L.F brush, and I'm just going to put it underneath my eye. Okay, and I just got this palette the other day. It's E.L.F as well. You know, I can't even read that, and I have no idea what it's called. I'll have to link it down below. But it's like eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to show you here in a second. There it is. I was like, yep, it's eyeshadow, but it's also like blush and bronzer, and I'm telling you, like, the bronzer that I use in this palette is like the best bronzer I've used. like since I've started wearing makeup. I'm not kidding. And it's E.L.F. It was like $15 for the whole thing. So go get it. And now I'm realizing I forgot something, and that something was mascara, and it was awful. So I went and I grabbed my Clinique mascara. I kind of just grabbed this because my favorite like mascara that I use is waterproof. So, and I'm telling you, like it does not come off. So I didn't feel like putting that on. But this is a really good mascara. I'll link the name below. I put like 500 coats of mascara on because I hate falsies. Like, I'm so lazy about it. And now for blush, I'm going to use the NYX blush in Terra Cotta, I believe it's called. I can't pronounce anything, so excuse me for that. And back to my Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to use her highlighter, and that is like what I was so excited about because I've also been on the search for like a bomb.com highlighter, and you'll just see like when I put this on I was like, oh yes. For some reason, I guess I forgot what I was doing. I don't know, but then I remembered. This is H&M's liquid lipstick, and I'll link the name of it below because, of course, I don't have anything in front of me. But it's actually like super pretty, and I mean, I love it. It looked really good. Okay, and now I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna model, not. God, I need to get my life together, but. Alright, there it is. Goodbye.